What's going on YouTube? Jake here with Venter Visuals, and I am super stoked today because I am going to reveal how I create this super slick, trippy glitch transition that I use in a lot of my different edits. The great thing about this effect is that it can be done entirely within Adobe Premiere Pro, so I'm going to show you guys how to create this effect and then also how to save this effect so that you don't have to keep recreating it and you can just drag and drop this same effect onto other clips. So guys, make sure that if you're stoked to learn this effect, to hit that like button down below. Let me know in the comments what other effects you'd like to see me create, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be posting a lot more video editing tutorials and tricks and tips that will help you get better at editing your music videos, your gaming videos, your creative videos as a whole. And let's get right into the tutorial. I have these two clips as an example on my timeline. We have a close-up of Paris Baguette, he's rapping, and then we have a more B-roll shot. I'm gonna make the glitch effect happen in between these two clips. So the first thing we want to do is come to the middle of these two clips, or wherever the transition is going to happen, and we're gonna go 4 frames to the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, and make a cut there. And then we're gonna go 8 frames to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 4 on each side. Now that we have both clips selected, we can right click on them and hit nest. This is going to combine the clips into basically their own clip. So when I double click on this nested sequence, you can change the effects for each individual clip, but on this timeline, it's going to be registered as its own clip. So the next step for us is to come down to the effects tab and type in this effect called transform. This is gonna give us like the shaky effect that we like to see with these glitch transitions. So what we're gonna do is going to keyframe this position every frame. So this is going to be the most time consuming part of creating this glitch transition. It's just going to be putting these keyframes in on this transform. Everything else should be pretty simple, pretty easy. So we're just going to go ahead and tab over each keyframe, and we're just going to move the frame up a little bit. We'll move it to the right a little bit, maybe down a little bit. Make sure that your Premiere Pro is making keyframes, which are these things, every time you move to a new frame. You're basically telling Premiere Pro, at this point in time, I want the frame to look like this. So we're just gonna keep going, and we're just gonna keep moving it around until the very last frame. And you'll see when we play it back now, you kind of just get like that shake. So that is step 1. The second step into creating this effect is we're gonna go to our effects tab again, and we're gonna type in this effect called levels, and we're just gonna drag that right onto our nested sequence as well. We're gonna go to that frame where the split is happening, where the next clip is starting to show. Make a keyframe on this RGB white level input. At this point in time, we actually want it to come way down. You could even play around with this and customize it how you think is best. We'll just stick around 90 for now, and then we'll come back to the very beginning. We'll hit this reset parameter, and then we'll come to the very end, and we'll hit this reset parameter. So now it kind of gets bright in between the clips. You can see it kind of flashing there. So again, we've keyframed this levels, the white output level, from 255 to 90 back to 255. So the next effect we are about to add may be the most important effect to make this transition work. So what we're gonna do is come to our effects tab over here, and we're gonna go ahead and type in directional blur. Right here, you can see it. We're gonna drag that onto our nested sequence, and we're gonna go ahead and go right to the middle spot where the next clip starts. Right there, keyframe this blur length to be around 60. So right there is perfect. And then we're gonna come back to the beginning. We're gonna hit reset parameter, and then we're gonna go all the way to the end. We're gonna hit reset parameter again at the end. So it gets blurry right in the middle. It's the most blurry, and then it goes and resets right at the end. Now the last effect is more personal preference, and I like to do this on my glitch effects. I type in this effect called HLS color balance right here under obsolete, and I'm gonna drag that onto our nested sequence as well. But we're gonna go ahead and keyframe the hue and bring that 0 all the way back to the beginning, and then we're going to change this to something dramatic. We're gonna go all the way to where it says 1 times. You see right there, it changes all the colors in between the transition. This effect just helps add a little bit more flair to the overall glitch trippiness of the transition itself. So let's take a look at what this effect looks like when it's all said and done. You can see right there, So just a really nice, trippy, smooth effect that is really easy to create in Adobe Premiere Pro. But I know you guys don't want to just keep having to create this effect for every clip you want to do it on. So I'm going to show you right now how we can save this effect and then just drag and drop it onto other clips. First thing you want to do is click on the nested sequence where we made the effect happen. And then if you're on Mac like me, you're going to click the first effect and you're going to hold Command, and you go ahead and click on all the other effects that you added onto the clip itself so that they're all selected, and then you'll right click and hit Save Preset, and you'll keep it as scale. These all depend on what you want the effect to do. If you say anchor to in point or anchor to out point, it's going to keep the keyframes timed up the same, so it's not going to stretch out if you have a longer transition or a shorter transition. Now I prefer to save it with scale because the keyframes will just adapt to however long you want the transition to happen. So we'll go ahead and save this. So we'll call this glitch transition example, and you can even put a description in here so you know what it is. I'm just gonna hit OK for now, and now it will save into our Adobe Premiere as an effect. So let's go ahead and take these examples over here. These are some random clips right here. So this is from a whole nother music video. So as you can see, we got a close-up shot right there, and then we got the far away shot right there. So all I want to do to just add this effect, add this glitch transition, this trippy transition that we just created, this time I want it to be really fast. So maybe I'll go 2 frames to the left, 1, 2, cut, and then 2 frames to the right, 1, 2, cut right there. Now I'm gonna highlight both of them, right click, hit nest, just like we did before. And what I can do now is go to my effects tab, go under presets, and there it is, boom, glitch transition example. So all I have to do is drag that on to these 2 clips, and there it is. And it's super clean, and you can just keep using this effect however much you want on the rest of your video without having to recreate the effect itself. You can also create different types of glitches with this technique and then save all those different types of glitches into your presets so you have a bit more variety. So guys, I just want to say thank you so much for watching my tutorial video. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, that would be awesome. I'm really trying to grow this channel and keep making dope videos, dope tutorials that I can share with the world and just help people all over the place who want to just get better at their editing. And if any of you guys are interested in checking out some visual assets like transitions, overlays, light leaks, and more for your own music videos and creative edits, please check out my website, venturevisuals.com. You can try out my packs for completely free. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching my video. I'm Jake Venner. Peace out.